Alright everyone, welcome back to episode 3 of Disco Elysium here on the channel. I hope everyone is doing great today. I still am, obviously. You might be able to tell we are recording this once again right after the second episode, just doing a whole recording session here. I was just going to do a bulk long recording and then split it up in post and actually edit them and then stick them out there, but things seem to actually be lining up perfectly fine with 30-minute intervals here. So that's what we're going to keep doing here, and I'm enjoying it so much that I just want to kind of keep the ball rolling on things here. So you might see an influx of these episodes flowing on to the channel over the past few days here and over the next few days as well. But obviously, still in my same outfit, still sipping on my same Dunkin' Donuts coffee here. And we are picking up right from where we left off. So if you didn't catch episode 1 or 2, highly recommend going back and checking them out. It has been a wild ride thus far, I would say. Lots of thinking going into it, but I love it. It's one of those games where you definitely want to put a decent amount of thought into it, and it's different. It's different than what I'm used to playing, and I do enjoy that a lot. So, but just to recap briefly, in episode 2, we made our way from our hotel room, or from our rented room, I should say, downstairs to this main dining area. We talked to the cafe manager in the upper right hand side there. You can barely see him. And then we came over and we started talking to a Mr. Kim here, who is a lieutenant officer from, I think, the 57th precinct, if I am remembering correctly here. And through all of our conversations with him, it sounds like, there's a body here. We are an officer. It sounds like we're an officer. We're trying to figure out what is going on. We don't remember anything from our end, but we are being 100% honest with him, letting him know, hey, I honestly don't remember anything. I don't think I took the body down, don't think I did any interviews, and I don't have my badge on me. So we have a couple new tasks based upon that. If we go into our in our journal here, we have a bunch of tasks here, and it is Monday. I did realize it says Monday right here. So we do need to report our badge as missing. We do need to inspect the victim's body. We need to interview our cafe manager and then sing karaoke, which is just a fun thing that got added on from us exploring and investigating our environment. And they actually do put time badges to this. So I'm guessing, again, it's probably somewhat based on time. Maybe the quicker that we can get through things, the more likely we are to figure out what is going on with this dead body. I don't know. But as understanding as Kim was, he definitely said to prioritize inspecting the body. So we might want to do that first before we go and report our badge as missing. So let's do that first and foremost. Now, we talked to this lady in the last episode, but she pretty much said, hey, talk to your friend first. So let's talk to her again, see if she opens up any more things.
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
She looks at the lieutenant.
The lieutenant nods politely.
Yep.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me? Let's not be full of ourselves. Who's Sweetie? I guess we could go with that one. I am curious where this dialogue will go.
Why, you are, officer.
Okay, she even identified us as an officer as well. I'm no Sweetie, look at me. Maybe I am, question mark. Let's be respectful. Let's be somewhat joking here.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
Oh, no. That's not the path I wanted to go down at all. I was just being kind. No, let's not wink. I don't really want to talk about this right now. Let's go with that.
I'm sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's a wife, too. It doesn't say she's a widow. She says she is married. Do that.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
I mean, it says it right there, but, that'd be nice as well.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Oh, that's so wholesome. She just goes out for tea. Her husband and their friend just go out and do whatever they want to do, and she just wants to go get some tea.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Hire her? But why? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. I feel like that's kind of a... Anyway. Let's leave the conversation. I really don't know. I don't want to hire her. I mean, I don't even know what we're really doing yet, so let's just leave it be.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Okay, we can always come back to her, hopefully, if she's here. So, I think that's fine. Okay, so we need to figure out this body. Is there a way out of here? Can we go out this door over here? Summer door closed for the winter. Okay, let's go outside. We do need to investigate the manager, but we can come back in and do that together. Like him had said, we really need to get this body situation figured out first. So let's go and do that. So outside we go. We do have some tips and tricks here that pop up in the loading screens. So skill points can also buy new thought cabinet slots or forget old thoughts. This is such an interesting game. I am like all about it. It's really, really cool. All right, we have definitely a few different things here. It looks like it's broken there, so we're going to want to go that way. Let's go do the body first. Let's not get distracted. There's a lot of stuff to investigate here.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Yep. Why am I looking at this? What kind of vehicle drove through here? Visual calculus. So this is a skill that we picked where we can actually reconstruct scenes. It says reconstruct the movement. Let's see.
No.
Bummer.
These tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
I don't really want it to sweep them away. What kind of vehicle drove through
Hard
here?
to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
All right. Let's leave it. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it. It said behind the thing in the tree. So back here probably. There's so much stuff for us to be looking at. Oh, we can run. If I double click, we can actually we can run. Holy smokes, we do have a guy in a tree here. We have just some kid. Is he throwing rocks or what's he doing? He just grasping at the air? Like, what's going on, my guy? Smells like spoiled meat and curled dairy. A human being decomposing. They just left him up there? Jeez. Oh, yeah, okay, it looks like it. Maybe we should talk to this kid first. Okay, let's talk to this kid first. Hey.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. Okay, so he's throwing rocks. It looks like he's grasping at air, but, you know.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like a gremlin.
Like a gremlin. So is that like a crossover between... Well, I don't know, because obviously there's the Gremlins movies, but I don't know if there's much lore behind Gremlins before the movies. So I guess I can't really speak on that. I was going to say, is that a crossover between our universe and this universe that's that we're taking part in here?
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy Kuno.
We have Kuno and Kuno Esse. The other kid, okay. Hey kid, a word, police business. A moment of your time, please. Not getting into this right now. Police business. How about just a moment of your time? Let's be polite.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Wow, that was disrespectful.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now? No.
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Oh, thank you for clarifying that, because dude, maybe I'm getting old. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Okay, I got that one.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno.
The rake?
You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
Jeez, these kids suck.
Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Why is he referring to himself in the third person too? This is kind of funny. Kim, what should we do? Are you kids' siblings? Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Wow, this kid's annoying. Holy smokes. The body, what do you know about it? About the crime scene, you kids often play in this yard? I gotta ask, who is Kuno? I'm off. Yeah. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
He spits over his shoulder, then looks back up at you. An ugly kid. The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Oh, he knows a lot about it. Okay.
Tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Whisper, Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know? I don't have questions. Should we ask Kim for assistance? All right,
If
Kim.
I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Okay.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
He said he doesn't want to waste his time. So obviously Kim is under the impression that if we spend time talking to these kids, we're not going to gain anything. We're definitely wasting time. But we're already here. We've already committed. Let's just go for it. Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
This is hurting my brain with the vocabulary that this kid is using. Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist. Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Alright, so he's saying he didn't kill him.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
Okay, I guess our logic is just saying that automatically that this kid... I mean, I don't see why this kid would have done it and then still be sticking around to throw rocks at it. So, let's, you know what? Let's ask... We're already here if he knows who he was.
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
That's
He's
nice.
trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
He's trying to hide the fact. I meant, who was he before he died? So you don't know anything.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit.
Lies.
Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Alright, let's just get
You're
out of here.
testing Kuno's pay.
Get lost.
Wow, damn. Whatever that word was, it was way too much. Alright, let's leave.
Kuno doesn't fuck.
Alright, Kuno. Well, that was a waste of time. Very interesting conversation, but let's check out what we got here. I don't know why he's going way over
There are
there.
several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have
That's not
walked
helpful. 6 to 12 pairs walked here, all in different sizes, probably. Get an exact count? I mean, what does that necessarily help us with if we have an exact count?
there. Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
That's cool. Look at, we can reconstruct it like so, kind of. Now go over them one by one. Okay.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46.
Okay.
2. standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43.
So that one over there. That one's the closest too. So whatever that one is, I would assume probably... Yeah.
4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
45 or 46? Let's just keep counting. It doesn't matter.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44.
I think that number 3 is going to be useful.
6. An aberration, light as air.
Light as
Even
air.
pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
I mean, it could be based on male or female or just overall weight. Could be someone who is smaller.
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent.
See, also an
The boot
adolescent,
is
possibly.
undeveloped.
Okay, let's not get full of ourselves
7.
here.
The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Ooh, okay. Okay, actually, two options here. So number 3 could have been someone walking up to the tree, right? But this last one seems to be the most interesting. If it's double the weight, it could either be someone, you know, obviously making assumptions. There's a couple different options. All the other ones could be, you know, adolescents or, you know, some people of lighter weight that are going through here. But the chances of all of them being that aren't extremely high, I would say. But if they are normal weight then, and that's what the normal depth is, and we get to this last one where it is twice as deep as the others, that means that someone could have walked through here carrying the body. Definitely could have been carrying the body.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
The right sole is smoother and more worn, probably meaning that they drag their foot on that one and it wears it out more. More than likely. Or they had a pair of shoes and somehow they bought a new pair or got one of the sides fixed with more tread on them, possibly? Don't know. To continue. How many? The lieutenant has been tracking your eye movements. 400 million. Wow. We could really just be a complete asshole. Let's go with 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth. Way off. Way. Say nothing. I think it's this. Yeah, the same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
He points to his glasses. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? Point. Light step, number 41 shoe. A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint. I feel like that one's probably the most interesting one. So let's go with that one.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Very well could be. That's what I was thinking.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant. It could have been an extremely obese person. It could have been. It very well actually could have been someone who is extremely overweight. That's always a possibility. But the likelihood of it is less, especially considering the situation that is obviously unfolding here. So let's say one of them is carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
Okay, so Kim's taking some notes here, which is perfect.
But why?
That is good, but why? You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Right, unless he was already dead. But they still could have used a stretcher unless it was one person. Then, you know, obviously they would have to carry him. Maybe the victim refused to walk on his own. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious. Our reading of these prints could be wrong. That is true. Our reading of the prints could very, very well be wrong. But I'm going to go with maybe the victim wasn't conscious, because that could very well be the case.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consideration.
That is
What
true.
else can you see?
Future consideration. I mean, we do have the light step, but I don't feel like the light step is that important. I mean, it just signifies that, again, someone of a lighter weight came through here. Be it a, you know, an adolescence, a, you know, smaller male, or, you know, a female. It could be any of the sorts, realistically. Let's go with this one, point number 3 here with this.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul.
Let's name it the Odd Soul. I would agree. Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor.
Oh,
Or maybe a drummer?
that is true. That is also another thing that I didn't think of, is that it could be someone who utilizes that foot more often than the other one, such as on a pedal or of some kind, you know, like a drummer pedaling as well. A drummer that's stupid, and not necessarily. There was some stuff inside for like a possible band setup. There was a stage, so it could be a drummer. So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer, question mark. I don't think it's necessarily a stupid suggestion, but so I'm not going to go with the first one.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
I mean, I don't think he's necessarily wrong. You can't cross anything off of the list here, can
Perhaps
you?
it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
That is true. Not thoughtfully. I feel like I'm actually in this situation, which is awesome. I love the immersiveness of this. It was actually thinking the exact same thing. Interesting. If only I had come up with that idea. No, obviously not that one. I mean, I wasn't thinking the same exact thing. Let's nod thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
I don't know if it's necessarily prudent because we don't know 100% sure if that is the case, and we don't want to come off too suspicious. Around the traffic jam, see whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? I mean, I don't think it's unnecessary. Like, I don't know, because again, I feel like there might be other leads. I mean, we can't solely focus on that because, I mean, how many people are you talking about that would be a driver then? You know what I mean? And how would you come off as a potential suspect just going off of that? I feel like we shouldn't attract too much attention.
You're right. Let's keep a low profile.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Let's ask him how old do you think these are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
Can't believe that this body's been up in this tree for a week.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
I pulled the last week forecast for coastal. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day, which would mean that it would have been warm enough to leave the impressions, and then the last 7 days have been cold, which have held those impressions in place for the past 7 days. But that's 7 days still that other people could have been coming through here. Or it also kind of means that, well, no, because if it lines up the time frame, all right, let's keep moving.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
It's true. All right, let's throw out the light step just to see what his thoughts are.
A woman or a kid?
I honestly don't think there's any way to be sure on that. Obviously, we already know that kids come through here. It could be a woman, or again, like I said, it could be a very underweight male as well. Like, it's very possible.
Understood. Anything else?
We could ask him what he thinks about it, but I think we're on the same page here. So let's get through all of it. Okay. This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Interesting. Okay. So if it wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man, then how would somebody get it put up there? You know what I mean? Unless they, like, strung them up. You know what I mean? Like, pull them out here, put them down, put them up, like put the stuff up there and then hung them up. What do we have here? We have a couple things. We got some stuff over here. Let's keep looking around. We have some monies and some magnesium, which helps with morale. Okay. We do have something here. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Okay, that's pretty nice to know. What is this? We do have a pulley. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. All right, we do have a door over here.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets, easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
Why do we have a strange feeling? What's going on?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Especially... let's leave it. We do have some stuff over there. I don't think we can get over there. Yeah, I don't think we can get over there. Yeah, we'd have to walk all the way around to get over there. All right, can we get this body taken down then?
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Yeah, he's been hanging there. He's been gone for some time.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Dude, breathe! Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Okay, so God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Or endurance legendary, very low. Let go of your nose. I don't think we could do endurance. We're gonna throw up if we let go of our nose. Let's go for it.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth. More instant, more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
All right, let's try to walk away for a second. Nope, nope. Ooh, my guy. Yikes. Ooh.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
I mean, that could be good for us, though, because we are still hungover. We do need to take that into consideration, and maybe that'll kind of clear us out a little bit.
Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Let's say I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
The lieutenant hands you his white handkerchief and says, keep it. This guy is awesome. I hope he doesn't end up being like a bad guy or misleading us in some way. Like, I am 100% on board with him being our partner all the way through this. I don't need your pity. No, let's be respectful here. Thank you.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
They still do that? I don't think you could do that anymore. Okay, where do we get it from? Or I don't need that. You think ammonia would help? Let's go with the first.
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
To like put under your nose, I think? I think that's what they do. Like when they're dealing with bodies. But not you, question mark?
I can't handle the headache.
Oh, okay. It gives him a headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Okay. Let's just ask him where we would get it from.
There is fruit nearby, east of the hostel.
East
they
of the
usually
hostel.
have a small apothecary. If they don't...
He points to the greenhouse. Okay.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
There's a greenhouse here, a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling rag. If she works here, she might be able for something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
What is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose, so he doesn't even like
He's
it.
about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
We already did that. You already missed your chance. Doesn't line up. Turn away and leave. All right, auto-saving on. I have no idea if we're doing good yet in this or not. I don't even know if you can do good in this or not. But anyways, guys, that it's our 30-minute mark right there. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. Lets me know how you guys are thinking this series is going. If you want to see more of it, that's how I base it off of. Well, I have a bunch recorded anyway, so you're going to see them probably regardless anyway. Probably actually going to record another one right after this. Just record a whole heck of a lot of them because I'm really, really enjoying it and getting into it. But if you are new here and you do want to follow along, definitely hit that subscribe button and bell notification. It'll let you know every single time a new episode is posted here on the channel. I do stream over on Twitch on Mondays and Fridays at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in catching out a live stream, link is in the description down below. We do also have a community Discord set up for our ever-growing community. It's a great place to hang out and just chit-chat, maybe share some progress that you might have in your own Minecraft games, ask questions, whatever it may be, or just keep up to date with things going on here with the channel or with the stream. I do try to post it over there and drop in as much as I can. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it so very much, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Take it easy.